Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, whatever your brains make a new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. If you do wonder why I have slightly more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, they claimed that right off the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Because it is Tuesday, we not only have our dailies here, but we also have a fresh set of weeklies, which is pretty awesome. And I usually recommend to people, if you're close to finishing off the current season, I recommend using a score booster drink, which will increase your boost by another 25% on top of what you have already, and it will last for 24 hours. Alright, so just an FYI there. Alright, let's take a look at this one here first. Kill a mutated enemy 10. So again, kill a mutated enemy. This has to be done during the mutated public event. You can see we're on top of the hour. Mutated public events possibly this weekend and coming up. And as you can see here, we have the Heart of the Swamp. Again, it'll change every time. Again, as you can see, the mutated enemy has to be done at this event only. Alright. So let's go ahead. We're going to give her a try here. Now this will also count as complete in an event, but we'll see if we can complete it. I'm not too sure. It's been a little while since I've done this one.
Attention, this year's Raleigh Clay on a priority message recording. A strangler heart's been picked up in the vicinity and its vine-infested creatures won't be far behind. To anyone listening, take down that heart before it controls too many creatures and things get out of hand.
Alright, now you gotta watch your back here, especially if you're by yourself. Scorched Annihilator up there. Destroy the Strangler Heart. So it's protecting itself. That's fine. I'm a ghoul, so I'll definitely take the rads. Oh, boys, hi. How you doing there, buddy? He's camouflaged. Oh, he's another camouflage guy. And again, don't forget that mutated enemies has to be done here, because, you know, we all know there's mutated enemies throughout the wasteland. But again, it has to be done at this event, alright? If you have a couple grenades, that will definitely help as well. Take care of that guy. I don't think he's, I think he just happens to be nearby. I think for the most part it's Mirelurks for this one. I could be wrong, but again, it's been a little while. And one thing with this one here, you always got to keep an eye out, because sometimes there are timelines where you have to get this complete. As you can see, top right hand corner, we have to put the strangler creatures in order to make it vulnerable. Alright, so we got some guys here right behind me. Oh, there you go. Kill mutated enemy, 10 for 10 done. Now it's a little bit easier if you're by yourself. Of an event like this, if there's a lot of people, he went to the moon, that guy. He is to the moon. Alright, let's go ahead and just destroy this guy here. And it's better if you have a couple grenades with you as well. It'll definitely help you out a lot better. I think we'll have enough time here. Alright, so now we have to go get the creatures here. And they They are invisible, so we gotta keep an eye out for that. Have to make sure we're locked and loaded, Jim. That's what we have to do. Bet we didn't have kill Myler, because that would be good to have here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch. I think these rats are nearby. Now, if you're a smooth skin, not as much. Huh! You just sit here and take your rats all day, they're a string in our heart. Yeah, you can't lock on it with that either. Got the strangler grafting monster. Let's keep get this guy here. You have enough mutated enemies. Not too sure if that grafting monster's right behind me or not. We'll keep going for this guy. Okay, so he's dead. Kill the grafting monster wherever he's at. Uh-oh. Oh, he's right behind me. He's invisible too. Yeah, not anymore. Oh, wow. Oh. Ouch. Jesus, he's right on top of me there, isn't he? He might actually kill me, I think. He's throwing around those, Oh, he almost killed me, yeah. Consume any chems too, okay. We'll still go through it anyway. Definitely not the right weapon here for this. Now they have 5 minutes left. Ouch. Taking these chems here. Lock and load, Jimmy boy. Yeah, I don't think I have enough. Oh, wow, he moves, isn't he? Just stay right there. No, 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 no. No, no, ow. Huh. What if I get up in this tree here? Oh, yeah, there we go. Where's this guy at? Oh, he's over there. Come on over, buddy. Come on over there, big boy. Yeah, we might save ourselves being up here. Is he below us? Yeah, he's right below us here. He's invisible. Somewhat invisible, anyway. Oh, yeah, we're getting him. You just barely see him there. No, I don't think we are. Oh. Wow. Haymaker. That's why I don't do this stuff by myself, eh? Ouch. Need something behind me. This is a battle of which, yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. But that's okay, we are here for the mutated enemies anyway. And if we get the event, then even better. Why is this guy, is that... Yeah. Give up, alright, respawn. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna be our end here. He's there in the middle. This is not, I don't think I have any grenades on me. Let's see here. Molotov cocktail, I guess. Gonna zoom over here. Watch this. Yeah, he's gonna zoom over here and he's gonna take me right out with a haymaker. flurry to the solar plexus. Okay, there we go. We get this guy in the blowholes. This guy will also count as a cryptid. Oh, he's gonna kill me again. Oh, bugger. Yeah, he did. Wow. I think I need to repair my armor. What do you guys think? Yeah, definitely the wrong weapon to bring here. This is unbelievable. Never realized this guy was so hard. I'm used to doing this with other people, right? Just if he stays right there and not kill me again, I'm gonna stay here myself. Huh. It is the battle of a lifetime. Your old pal Jim here. Oh, we might make it. We might make it here, guys. He's got a little sliver left. Look at that little sliver, just barely existing. There we go. All by ourselves. Yeah, right on. Complete the event 1 for 1. Beautiful. That was exciting, eh? I was really excited. I'm impressed with myself there. Usually I don't do these by myself. Last shards, waste oil. Alright, sweet. So we got a couple of dailies done there just by completing this Mutated event. And that's something you can do. You know, you can, improvise a little bit. You can get a bunch of daily weeklies done just by going to an event like this, you know what I mean? And now, I don't know if we would have been as successful if we were with other people with the mutated enemies, because only so many of them show up. And, if there's you get like half a dozen people there with like, better weapons than you or what have not, and better perk cards or whatever, and they could just eliminate all those creatures. So just an FYI this. Let's take a look here. We did get something I saw pop up there real quick. There we go, mutated package. Award for completing a mutated event. Open up to get a reward. Now, if you do complete a mutated event and you're with 3 people who have followed first, I think you get like an upgraded version of the mutated pack. All right, like a party pack or something like that. So let's go ahead and open them up here. We can see in the top left. I guess you can't see because I'm here. Some loose screws, 7 stim pack, super stim pack, 5 concrete scrap, lead scrap, unrefined gunpowder 6 added. Okay, good for it. 124 shotgun shells, perfect. So that's another thing too. I always had to make a mention. So these party packs or these mutated packs are very similar to the festive gifts, the spooky treat bags, and the treasure hunter mole miner pails. If you're very low on ammo, and if you're like a new player, you're very low on ammo. We've all kind of been there. Some events give you more ammo, and some events, depending on what's going on, doesn't give you a whole lot of ammo, right? Really depends on the event or the quest. But if you open up those items and you have the weapon equipped, so let's say, for example, this is the shotgun, and you're low on shotgun shells, all right? So you go to your stash box or you equip the shotgun, right, or the weapon that you need ammo for. It's not good enough that just to have it on you, but you must have it equipped. So when you draw your weapon, that's the weapon that your guy has in his hand. And but you don't have to have it drawn; you just have to have it equipped. When you open up those items, you will get more of that ammo. All right. So just an FYI, just a little bit of a tip there if you're looking for a little bit more ammo. There we go. Some caps here, shotgun shells, beautiful. All right. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Look at that, we got 3 of them done. We'll still kind of go through these other ones here as well. So while we are here, so again, let's take a look at this one here. Complete an event 1 for 1. And again, if you're new to the game, I do have a link in the description. Complete events for newbies, it's called, okay? So we don't do every event in the game. We do quite a few of them for that hour and 6 minutes or so. but there are about a half a dozen events that you can spawn in yourself by simply fast traveling to those areas, okay? And that's what I show in that video. And because we all been on those servers where there's just not a whole lot going on, maybe there's an event that you just don't want to do, but there are events you can spawn in yourself just by fast traveling to them. And that's what we show in that video. You can check out that video if you so wish. But as you can see, this mutated event definitely did count. I wasn't too sure if we were going to get her done, but we got her done anyway. So that's pretty awesome. You can check out that video if you so wish. So a couple of great areas right up here in Grafton, either Protest March or Grafton Day. So two of them have a possibility of showing up here. We have fertile soil here at Voltec Agricultural Research Center. We have a collision course up in here in Morgantown Airport. So if you go all the way to the end of the runway by the quarantine zone, collision course, that's actually a really good one to do. Lots of scorch for that one. And right down here, Mount Blair Train Yard, we have what's called BattleBot. Even though it's in a higher level area, it is extremely easy to do. You guys see me do it all the time, and extremely easy one to do down there. So I still want to kind of show you some ideas for some events. And on this particular server, just not a whole lot going on. Back in the Beat's pretty good one to do here in Morgantown. Can be a little drawn out, but it's not too bad. Just a bunch of ghouls show up for that one. And this one down here, what's this one? That's an enclave event, okay? Another thing you can do too, if you're really desperate looking for events, and if you go to those areas, like if you're a public server, sometimes those events don't spawn for you because maybe they're spawned within the last half hour. You can always claim a workshop. Any workshop on the map is fine. And usually about 3 minutes later, you can defend that workshop, and that counts as an event, all right? And even if that workshop doesn't belong to you and you help defend it, that counts as an event. Just to give you as many options there as possible. All right, let's head back to our camp, and we'll take a look at the next one here. Yeah, imagine if we had kill a cryptid, kill Mylarks, that'd be awesome. Yeah, just by completing an event, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look at the other one that we happen to complete there while completing that. Consume any chems too, alright? So don't get this confused with collect chems, okay? You actually have to consume chems, and for the most part, as you saw there, I was consuming stim packs, okay? Now, if you're full health, if you try to consume a stim pack for a daily, weekly challenge, it's not going to work, okay? Because if you're full health, your guy will probably do the interaction of taking the stim pack, but it's not going to count because your guy is already full health. So if you're new to the game, there'll actually be a little thing that pops up in the top left-hand corner of the screen that you're already full health kind of deal, all right? So just an FY. Let's see if we can take one here. Yeah, so you won't see it because in the top left-hand corner of the screen, but it says that your character is already full health kind of deal. But again, we do carry quite a few of chems on us anyway, especially if you're a ghoul like myself. Most of us are carry Rad Away, Rad X, and you can take those things anytime. We can get chems many variety of different ways. We can get Rad Away and Rad X from multiple sources. Point Pleasant, a good spot. Right here outside the Morgantown Airport, like down through that runway and outside of the arrivals area. Most human enemies such as cultists, blood eagles, and communists will have stim packs on them. I'm not saying everyone will, but it's a good way to get stim packs. Again, ghouls will be at upper lower parking lot just west of Vault 76. Have the lower section of Clarksburg going over the Clarksburg Shooting Club. Right over here at the Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Again, lots of great places just to find chems in general, and lots of ghouls there as well. Lots of ghouls just wandering the streets of Morgantown, between the streets and the monorail system, kind of laying on the ground. As you get closer to them, they kind of pop up. So that's like every block and a half, little patch of 4 to 6 ghouls. Pretty good spot there. Level 50 DMV building, Charleston Capitol building, Lewisburg, anywhere in around the White Spring Golf Club and the White Spring Greens. Lots of ghouls in around there. Another pretty good spot for chems and ghouls is Fort Defiance, all right? Just to give you a couple options. Now, you can also buy chems if you so wish. Every train station, fast travel areas, even places like Camden Park, they have what's called medical dispensers. Now, it changes every day of what they sell, but you can buy chems, a variety of chems from those medical dispensers using caps, and they're fairly cheap. A lot of vendors nowadays will sell chems of different varieties because for the ghouls, such as myself. So that's another thing you can try out as well, right? So just to give you an idea, let's take a look at our little treat bag here. So all these different chems I carry on me because, you know, I am a ghoul, and sometimes that I don't like being feral. Doesn't really help me out all that much if because I use machine guns. I like to kind of keep my feral meter up as high as possible most times. Okay, so FYI there. So different kind of chems are under your aid section. All right, let's see what's next here, Gem. All right, so while we're talking about chems, craft any chems too. So again, don't get this confused with consume or collect. You actually have to craft chems, and the only place to do that is at a chemistry workbench. All right, so you're going to need a chemistry workbench here. Hop over this guy. Now we can get a chemistry workbench very early on in game, and most people leave Vault 76. They come right down here to Flatwood. You go to the tavern. There's 2 kiosks down there. You interact with the kiosk, and you do the very first 2 quests here in the game. You stay right here in Flatwood. It's very easy to do. I actually have both quests right here in the channel. You can check them out if you're having trouble. But they're very easy to do, and at the very end, you will get the plan for the chemistry workbench. Also, a chemistry workbench right here in Morgantown Station, which is fairly close by to the forest area. You know, Vault 76, and I would say 8 times out of 10, right on the floor next to that chemistry workbench is the plan for the chemistry workbench right on the floor. You guys have seen me show that many times. I show it every time I'm there, if I happen to be there, so you can also try that as well. So let's craft some chems here. Now this one here is just a reskin of the OG one. I don't really like the interaction of this one, so we're going to go down here to healing. And as I mentioned, you know, most of us will carry some sort of quantity of, you know, stim packs, Radaway, and Rad-X on us. You can create these diluted ×2 versions. All you need is the full version plus 2 purified water. Extremely easy to do. Now, when you are crafting chems, you can use to get more bang for your buck, you can use the Chemist Perk card under Intelligence, which will double that quantity. But when you craft, it's the same requirements as if you're crafting the 2. All right, so if you use the Chemist Perk card, you get diluted ×4. But it's the same requirements as if you're crafting 2. And plus you can put Super Duper, which is under luck. And if you have the 3-star, it's only a 30% chance. Doesn't work all the time, but you can at least try it out. And again, more bang for your buck, all right? But we only need 2 here, so I'm not going to bother switching those perk cards around. So let's craft these Rad-X diluted ×2 there. There we go. Just, that's it, done. Craft any chems 2 for 2. Just like that. Takes a little while for him to get out of that body there. Can you imagine? Next. Drink Nuka-Orange too. All right, so we talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectron here a lot on the channel. And if it is funny, it being like the middle of August, I'm surprised we haven't seen it in the Atomic Shop. Like, I'm kind of shocked, actually. But here is the OG when this is the very first Nuka-Cola Collectron we ever got. And just look at that, 3 orange on him, a couple of grape and a cranberry, pretty cool. But he will also collect the odd bottle or 2. If you ever see this guy for sale in the Atomic Shop, it usually goes on sale by himself for 250, 500 atoms. 100% worth it. I would tell you right now, 100%. Just because of all those great Nuka-Cola products he will collect, right? Now, sometimes Samuel down in Foundation will sell him for 1250 gold bullion. But you must have a cautious reputation with the settlers, right? Now, the other variation of that guy, if we head out here and go to our build menu, go over here to resources, there, down to the Collectron section here. We have this Nuka-Cola Quantum version, okay? So the only difference, because he'll also collect Nuka-Cola products and the odd bottle or 2, but he also collect purified water and nuclear waste, this guy here. And this guy here came in Season 11 scoreboard. So if you played way back then, you may have this available to you. All right, so it's just an FYI there. And sometimes he goes on sale in the Atomic Shop, but he's usually bundled with other things. But I'm surprised, again, it being mid-August, we haven't seen either one of them in the Atomic Shop. Kind of surprised by that. But I was told last month that Samuel was actually selling this version in Foundation for 1250 gold bullion. But again, you must have the cautious reputation with the settlers, all right? Now, there used to be a couple of spawn points for the Nuka-Cola Orange, but now there's only one. All right, they had changed it back in 2023. So the only spawn for Nuka-Cola Orange right here in Fraternity Row. So let's pop up here today. And of course, the house I'm talking about is the Etta Sai house. It's the one with the blue door. It has the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs. Right, so that's the pie house right in front of us, and we're going to head up the road here. And so one right in front of us there has the bluish door. As we get closer, there we go. We have a couple ghouls here. We're just going to jump right in this walk-in basement here. Okay. And here's the room right here. And again, it is not there, right? So usually there is a orange, a wild, and a grape here, and a cherry, right? But you guys have seen me come in here all the time. I never pick these guys up. So there are three things that can happen. Either they don't spawn in with you, and that is a real thing, because I never pick them up here, and it differs every time I come here. The second thing is a very popular place. So if you're on public servers, you can come here a couple times on different servers, and everything be cleaned right out. It's just a popular place with people, right? And the third thing is I wouldn't server hop here too many times. Okay, I would go buy it at the end of the day. And if you have picked it up recently, you'll have to reset your game by picking up 250 items. All right, so just an FYI there. But I would say if you don't have a Collectron station of any one of them, okay, and you come here, maybe you server hop this 2 or 3 times, and that's the most I would say do it. Don't waste any more time, because you can buy them at the end of the day. You can buy 2 of them on the same server. All right. So let's go to the first spot here. Go right down here to the White Spring. We're actually going to go upstairs. So we're going to go to this icon right here. So let's go inside. This is Bubbles up here. So we're going to take a right up the stairs. We go to the tavern. Go to the medical bay. Big wide open area where the responders are over here. We're going to hang a left right here. And here's good old Bubbles here. And Bubbles will sell his Nuka-Orange right here for 34 caps. Now, I believe I do have hard bargain Perk card on, so I think it's a little bit more expensive. But there we go. So I usually buy the Nuka-Orange just to show that this inventory for Bubbles has does not tie into the inventory of the vending machines. They're 2 totally separate ones. And that's why you can buy 2 Nuka-Orange on the same server, all right? Let's back out here, but now we're going to go down here to the vending machines, which is down here at Nuka World on Tour, which is also a free fast travel. So let's pop down here real quick. Go. All right, now we're going down here to the vending machines. Our old pal Gunther there, fully clothed, so that's good. I don't know if you guys know or not, but he's a well-known streaker here in the old Nuka World on Tour area. Here are the vending machines right here. Again, there's Nuka-Orange right there. 34 caps. Again, we do have hard bargain Perk card equipped. So that's why I kind of buy them, just to show you that he'll sell them. Oh, he has a twist there today. Look at that. It's got a twist. So that's a rare one. If you ever see a twist when you come here, buy it. So I'm going to end up buying this bad boy. There we go. If you ever see a twist there, because like it's not 100, I think it's only a 50% chance that a twist will spawn here. You'll never see Bubbles sell it, only down here. If you see it down there, buy the twist, because we do get daily challenges where you have to drink a Nuka-Cola twist, and they're very rare here in the game. Alright, so getting back to the orange here. Let's drink our Nuka-Cola Orange. Right there, Jimmy. Nice. Big Nuka-Orange, 2 for 2, done. And again, that's what I usually recommend to people, just like the ones we have for grape, just buy them. Just buy them today. Don't waste any more time, unless you have the Nuka-Cola Collectrons, alright? Let's see what's next here, Jimmy. Alright, kill a glowing creature 1. Alright, so many great spots we can find glowing creatures here in around the game. I would say a couple mole miner locations are probably one of the best spots. So right here in Monaga, there's 12 to 19 mole miners, and usually half of them are glowing. 3 mole miners up here, but usually only 1 is glowing. Blackwater mine again. Lots of mole miners down here inside and outside the mine. Again, I would say half of them are glowing down there as well. Pretty good spot. There's 1 glowing mole miner down here in Welsh. She's usually right in the middle of town. All right. Shenandoah Visitor Center. There's probably about 10 to 12 rad roaches here, and usually half of them are glowing. Sometimes all of them are glowing if you're really lucky. Now I find a lot of the creatures down here will be glowing down here in the Skyline Valley region. There'll be a Yowai bear in the cage in Camp Liberty right next to the bonfire. But even if you go between the Shenandoah Visitor Center and the Dark Hollow Manor, you'll come across glowing rat stag, glowing mole rats, just walking around Skyline Valley region. It's a pretty good spot. And of course, up here at Abby's Bunker, you actually come here very early on in game. Once when you reach level 20, you're following the Overseer's missions, and you actually come here very early on. And there's 5 rad roaches down below, and usually half of them are glowing. Sometimes all of them are glowing, so that's a really good spot there as well. All right, so let's go to a go-to spot here. We're going to get a good old Monanga, so let's pop in here today. And usually there's 2 guys right here at the end of the road. And usually at least one of them are glowing. Yeah, there's our glowing guy right there. Get a little bit close because this is a shotgun. Just like that, there goes his body. Oh, that's not a body, that's a mole rat. Oh, yeah, he disappeared, that guy. Gonzo, oh, he's over there. That's fine. That's all right. And you can clear out this town if you so wish. It's again anywhere from 12 to 19 mole miners. It's a pretty good spot. All right, pick a lock 1. All right, so if you take a look at the channel, I would say there's about 3 or 4 videos showing pick a lock. They're very short, to the point videos. Okay, I made them early 2023. The audio isn't all that great on them, but you can definitely check them out. They're still solid here today. So what I show in those videos and here on the channel are usually level 0 pick lock. The reason why I do that is because you might be a while till you get a pick lock card under perception. All right, and I show the level 0 pick locks because you don't need a perk card for that. You just go ahead and pick it. You just need a bobby pin. Now, even if you use Master Infiltrator like myself, okay, you still need a bobby pin for that, all right? Let's take a look at a couple great locations for pick lock, level 0. So right here, there's 2 of them here, the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. There is a med kit. There's also a orange or reddish kind of small toolbox there. Right, so that is a really good spot there. I believe there's one here, the North Cannibal Lookout at the base of the tower. It's like a yellow crate, right? So you can try that one there as well. There's one here, the Gilman Lumber Mill. Again, nice little neutral area. If you head right into the main building, like where the responders are, you look on the shelf, there's a green footlocker. That's a level 0 requirement there as well. And up here in Grafton on the north side, there's a school bus at an angle before you head up on top of the roof of the high school. There's a level 0 pick lock there as well. So actually, let's go there today. It's been a little while, but someone actually had mentioned this a couple months ago. I can't remember who it was, but I did check it out for sure. So let's head here. Now, it is possible you can go to these areas on a public server, and somebody already kind of opened it up. So you'll either have to server hop to get that locked pick, or go to those other areas that I had mentioned, or use those videos that I had just mentioned to you about. You can check out here. All right. So I believe it is in here. Oh, maybe not. Just one sec here. So they said it was in the Tinker's Workbench. Might be this bus here, the other side. Let's check. Again, it's been a little while since I checked here. Again, when the person had mentioned, I had oh, maybe they took it away. Maybe they took it away. Let's check back here in this bus here again. I'm pretty sure they had mentioned it was here. I don't think I'm missing it, but yeah, it is possible they could have. They could have totally have removed it. Okay, because the game changes all the time. All right, that's fine. We'll go to another spot. And if you're watching, maybe maybe mention in the comments exactly if you don't mind. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's go to the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse here, because I remember checking it out, And I can't remember for the life of me what exactly it was, but I didn't see anything in there. It might have been that med kit, but it was already open. That what is that over there? Weird. That's weird, man.
Now that people have come back.
All right, so again, we're here at the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. So this yellow orangey toolbox here, level 0 requirement. And the med kit is right over here. And again, as I mentioned, if you're on public servers, somebody could have gotten here before you, all right? So again, it shows auto unlock for me because I do have the legendary perk card called Master Infiltrator. And even if you're starting out, you have just a 1-star. Again, you can pick lock all these without even having, even though you have the pick lock perk cards and hacking under intelligence, you don't have to have them equipped. You just need this legendary perk cards. So once when you get legendary perk cards, I highly recommend you get Master Infiltrator of being one of the first ones you get because it just saves you a whole whack of time from flip-flopping your perk cards around. And once when I keep upgrading it, you just don't need to. Everything will just be automatic unlocked, just like that. Pick a lock 1 for 1. And again, you still need a bobby pin when you're using Master Infiltrator. And I think we're done. We are just like that, guys. Pretty awesome. Not too sure what that glowing creature was over there, but that's fine. Just head back to our camp here and we'll take a look at weapon of the day. There's old Santa Gem there. The old pup there. That's a nasty pup, though. He was kind of in the frozen state. So when I see that, I usually kind of take a picture of myself next to them. All right, weapon of the day here, bud. Furious Spitfire. That's right, suppressed combat shotgun. Plus 5% damage per onslaught slack. Plus 9 max stacks projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage. Plus 50 damage resist while aiming. Plus 40% armor penetration. Furious explosive steadfast. It has a hardened receiver, a line long barrel, a line stock, perforated magazine, long scope suppressor, Spitfire paint. Isn't that a beautiful paint? Just look at this thing. Recoil Queen, see that in the back? Yeah, awesome. 31 times 8 damage. Oh, the little kitty there got me a little gift there. Shotgun shell, single fire. Yeah, it's a good little weapon. It was probably the wrong weapon to bring with me for that Mutated event, but you know what? I still got the job done. What can I say? Perk cards. Take a look at those real quick. Again, used to be the old shotgun build, so we get some perk cards here under perception. Get some ones under agility here to help us out. Like this enforcer one's a real good one to have, but yeah, they changed a lot of that stuff. Strength, we have a couple under here for shotgun. Stuff, legendary perk cards. Again, these don't change for me. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Folz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.